Okay. Yeah, they're slightly off. That's what I thought. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties here, guys. What happened is in order to get the stream to work at all, I had to delete and remake the stream settings that I had for this, which means everything is maximum gooby right now. Oh gosh. Let's scoot these over some more. Let's move these up a little bit. The bottom one has to come up slightly. Top one has to come down, looks like. No, top one is fine right there, I think. I think the right side's lined up right. I don't like the way the top left looks. But yeah, so chat bands were Cass, Ramus, something else I didn't read because they started before asking me. What? Wait, what? Hold on. That? Huh? Okay, that's interesting. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. I'm getting there, guys. Come on. I'm trying to find the little line in here that has the blocker on it. It's over here? Where's the corner at? Aha, it's right here. There we go. Oh, you hush, last opus. Hashtag blame Feedski for changing the stream key. It made everything barf uncontrollably. Is this scene? Well, this didn't break, thankfully. I'd have been sad if that scene broke. Summoner blockers for everyone. Gnome, did you get that link the other day? There's a Man Cloud Doge Tumblr. It made me highly amused. Well, I also have to unmod a couple people from that feedski that I forgot to do after the thing. Does it, from your guys' point of view in the stream, do you see the, is it good now? Okay, cool, excellent. Thank you guys for helping me figure that stuff out. So let's put the viewport back at, I don't know, whatever tiny size I had it at. I actually didn't catch the team names because I have no idea. Because they started the game before I could ask them what they were. Does anybody have the bracket link handy? Yeah, Practice Yellow. I'm co-casting with it's me and my inability to play Vlad as a co-caster. Wolford gets it. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, having the bracket link doesn't tell me anything because I need the rosters registrations. Okay, spin to win is on the left. MetbyTheLow is on the right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Corval. Which, by the way, guys, if you want to see Corval stream some next week, Wednesday, for the Knocktober stream, he will be streaming from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. The Knocktober stream is a stream dedicated to Nocturne and the Noctex that work at Riot. This is going to be a 12-hour stream from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. if you want to check it out. Streamers are going to include Rachel Passive, Corval, Wolfer, and myself. Rachel Passive has 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., Corval has 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., Wolfer has 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., and I have 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. There's a thread on the Dominion forum about that. No, not that button. Not that button? Not... Wait a minute. There was no short end of the stick last Opus. That's just the way the availability worked. No one could do all of 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., so I had to cut it in half. That's the only thing that happened there. Corval didn't become available until 4, and so I had to find someone to cover 2 to 4, so he'd cover 4 to 6. Okay. But then we found out that Corval actually could have made the entire thing. He just had the time zones wrong. But by then I'd already put Rachel on the schedule, so I wasn't going to take her time slot away, because that's not cool, so she's got those 2 hours. And Corval's got the next 2. And Wolfer's got 4, and then I've got 4. Okay. I'm going to edit in the... Oh yeah, and Corval and Wolfer, if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to split up into 2 3-hour blocks, I'm totally okay with that. Even out the screen time a little bit. Zanaro is the one that tries to stop the Donga revolution. Okay. I promise better casting for the game after this. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I gotta edit in the names real quick. Alright, so we have Spin to Win and MetbyTheLow. Alright, cool. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dominate Dominion number 80. I'm your commentator, Gandair, and technical issues aside, hey, guess what? We're here now, and we're going to bring you this first game of the night. This is going to be Spin to Win versus MetbyTheLow. Spin to Win's team, consisting of Nightstorm99 playing as Pantheon, Kaler playing as Garen, Joner10 playing as Jace, Peep and Creep playing as Malzahar, the Destroyer. Actually, that's in all capital letters. I feel like we need to do that a little bit better. The Destroyer playing as... The Destroyer playing as Jax. And on the other team, MetbyTheLow, we have S&J 7777 playing as Zach, Kelber playing as Nidalee, playing as Wukong, Dog Express playing as Zinzao. I love that. That's an excellent name. And Blizzgamer playing as Kale. I am one half of your commentators. I am Gandair, and casting with me is my inability to play Vlad. Say hello. He's camera shy. Just don't mind him. He had a really bad 7 games as Vlad. So this will be the first game that we can bring you today. This is a round of 32 game, I believe, actually. If I'm not mistaken, which sometimes I make mistakes, grievous errors, things like that. Yeah, if you look at my match history, you'll understand what's up with that. I like the Garen pick. I also don't like that there's a ton of AD on Spin to Win's team. They have a lot of melee champions. They don't have any range. Mal's might go bottom. I mean, if they know how to do some Dominion and stuff like that. Mal's a good bottom lane champ. They also have Jace and Jax. Neither one of those can also do that job pretty well. But they have a distinct lack of range is one of the things that I'm seeing coming from them with this particular comp that they have. If we look on the other side of the map here. Oh, it's not sized right. Well, darn. Okay, well, there's little black bars on the sides. They're small. I can't fix them right now because I've tinkered with resolutions and stuff, and I don't want to do that during the game. Over on here, we see they have Nidalee, so they have really good poke. Jace is also pretty good poke, so both teams have one of that going on. We're also seeing more melee-focused champions that we're seeing. Wukong, we're seeing Xin Zhao, we're seeing Zac. So there's going to be a lot of brawling going on in this game, just judging by what each team has picked. Starting items, nobody believes in Prospector's Blades. We're not seeing a single one. So it looks like everyone's going into Brutalizer components first off. Looks like they're going to go for a little bit more of a greedy play, not have that extra hit points or lifesteal. So you'll be a little bit worse off with the sustain and a little bit worse off with the durability at the initial fight. You block summoners, but you don't have a mini-map overlay. Wait, maybe I do. Wait, no, I can't check that right now. So both teams heading off to the top part of the map. Spindoin on the left, MetbyTheLow on the right. Kale heading up to the top. Guys, walk in vision. Don't do what Xin Zhao did right there. So that just telegraphs where you are. Yeah, Pantheon and Kale will be the first ones to arrive at the top portion of the map. A little bit of click to interrupt, and oh, Xin Zhao dashing in immediately there, taking a lot of damage in exchange. Quick mix-up at the top, 3-on-3, starting the fight before their mid-cappers even are able to arrive. Kale gets shut down very, very quickly. We have Wukong stealthing back away from that with his decoy. And Zac trying to retreat away from Jace. Jace is a pretty fast champion, is able to close in. Barrier popped by Zac. Zac is going to be able to escape the slow from Xin Zhao. Looks like it's going to keep him alive. Zac's going to turn around and re-engage on Jace, and he's going to get shot, maybe? Nope. Attack range is just a little bit too short for Jace to be able to finish that up. So S&J is going to get away. He is still going to have his passive available to him. And Malzahar is able to defeat Nidalee in the lower part of the map. And Pantheon is chasing Kale away from the bottom. Kale is going to go down, try to backcap or gank in the lower portion of the map. Isn't going to be able to do so, unfortunately. We see S&J heading over here as well, but Pantheon is a pretty good champion to have. Picks up the KB on Kale and is able to chase Zac away as well, all by his lonesome self. Malzahar once again able to turn Nidalee into a fine pink mist. And over at the drill, see Wukong getting chased away there. And Pantheon protecting the backfield by hanging out over here. It looks like he is maybe going to pick up the KB on Jax. Has popped the passive, but can Pantheon kill all these before they spawn? I don't think he can. Not quite going to make it, but one critical hit is all it's going to need to take him down. He's going to have that opportunity to recall. Malzahar holding it down the bottom lane with a suppress on Xin, but Xin kept his airborne for afterward. Spent that after the crowd control was already used. And Pantheon's going to come down in with the ultimate. Grand Skyfall is going to interrupt this point, saving it, just barely bailing this point out. Zac here as well, though. I don't think Pantheon's got this, unfortunately. Looking for a spear shot. Is going to get one. Dies in the process. Jace comes down here to pick up Nidalee. 1 point under control of the red team at the moment. Zac moving across. He's just not worried about that because Xin Zhao is going to be able to come down here and interrupt that. So Zac's going to go for the play across the map. And Doll Express with the airborne is able to take down Jace. Jace low on health, not able to escape from him, unfortunately. Malzahar's reappearance in the bottom lane is going to chase Zac away from that. And the drill now is going to be recaptured. So a good 170-point lead for Spindoin already in this game. Jax decides to pick a fight with Kale. Kale uses the intervention there. Jax just waiting on that leap strike cooldown. He'll be able to catch up. And there was a leap strike, but he didn't wait for the empower combo. Didn't need it, though. Wukong at the top part of the map. Going to be chased away by Jax. Decoys away. Jax has an idea. Oh, dash. Nimbus strike away from the stun is going to enable him to escape. Xin Zhao coming up here to help out his teammate. And we're going to see that audacious charge. Not quite yet, it seems. Wukong a little bit low on health. They don't exactly want to pick that fight. could be a little bit bad for them. 2 bruisers at full health against 2 bruisers at 1 1/4 health. Not a very good matchup. I see them just hanging out in vision, something you want to try to avoid doing because it lets the members of the enemy team get control. Dog Express Silence has to fall back a little bit, waiting for his cooldowns to reset before he tries to re-engage. Zinzao without CDR feels a little bit sad when you try to play him. Jumps in for a little bit of exchange with Jax. Does not pop the 3 Talon Strike, though. Blizz Gamer coming up to the drill now. Bottom lane, Peep and Creep Malzahar still in control of this point. He has installed himself there like an operating system, and it's going to be very, very difficult to remove him. Pantheon being chased away by Kale. Kale's presence there, able to save the drill for now. Malzahar still alive down here, still at full health and mana. Jace goes in for Zac, and Malzahar... No, Malzahar actually picked up the KB there. And unless they can get their bottom point back and break out of this contain somehow, things are not going to go so well for MetbyTheLow's team. Pantheon coming in with the Grand Skyfall to this point. He's going to begin the capture. No, not going to go for the capture. Instead, he's just going to go in, take out Wukong instead, then begin turning the point around. They're going to get the neutral on that. Nidalee playing with the backfield play. Jax going to respond to that. They're not going to peel anyone extra off to do it, which they don't need to. You only need 1 person to stop a back cap. Oh, the stun does catch Nidalee. She is going to get picked up there. Top point, going to go neutral due to minions. That's a lot of minions. Garrison, defensive Garrison on the tower. Going to keep that alive a little bit longer. The dive in for Kale. Kale does have the invulnerability, though. It's not going to keep her alive, unfortunately. Zac wants to pick up the killing blow on Pantheon. Might not be able to get it. Goes for the stun. Runs through to the other side. Gets the block. Good job. Nightstorm 99 Pantheon. And now it's just Jace and Garen by themselves. Garen moving away. Waiting for cooldowns, potentially. Or going to take that health relic and maybe circle around back to get into the fight once again. Drill's been under their control for a while, but they still haven't been able to get any other point on the map. Nidalee briefly got a neutral over at the refinery. However, Jax was there to stop her. Now, once again, there's a backfield play going on, but S&J is foiled by Nightstorm. He's hanging around in the backfield there, making sure Zac can't make that play at all. Now, with Jax dead, they can make a play for the top. Pantheon does have to move up in that direction, but Pantheon can't really 1v3 yet, or can he? Spear Shot is enough damage to pick up Wukong. Wasn't sure it was going to be able to do so. Picks him off anyway. Gets a Spear Shot on Kale. No one to defend the drill now. Looks like Jace going to go back, perhaps, to interrupt that. Or Pantheon could recall into Skyfall. We'll see if he opts to do that. See, he has recalled. Is he going to drop that? Is he going to get there in time? No, Zac's just going to back off, actually. He's just going to leave. For some reason. Interesting. So Zac did get the neutral. Heads down to the bottom portion of the map. And it looks like he's going to go for the back cap play here as well. And Kale seems to be able to get the Boneyard back. But I don't think they can stop the clock in time. Maybe they can, because the neutral minion at the top, they need to get 1 point captured. Game tied 1 point to 1 point. Everything neutral except for Refinery for a brief moment there. And Zac left the point. Again. Didn't quite see exactly why he did that, though. But that's really hurting his team there. And Blue has picked up another team. Spin to Win's going to take home this game. Sorry for all of the technical errors in getting this out to you. But there you go. That was the first game of the tournament. And we'll see you back here in just a second for the next one. Actually, no, I have to set up something in this scene real quick. Hold that. We'll hit continue in just a moment. And then we'll show the post-game thing. I have to edit something on here. Add. Come on. There we go. I forgot to put placeholder things for the team names in here. So there's one. Okay. Where's my little part at? There we go. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Right, go down one so that that's the left one, and that's the right one. Okay, cool. Ta-da! Okay, let's take a look at that post-game lobby. Which actually probably not a lot to see at the post-game lobby. When you have a short game like that, there's really not too much you can pull out of it, other than Pantheon is awesome. He did a really good job that game. I'm pretty much out in front of everybody except for Malzahar. Malzahar's the only one that came close. And time spent dead. In Italy. Oh dear. Okay. We're going to dig up another game, and we're going to bring that to you in just a... Why did it do that thing that it just did? What? Oh, that's because I didn't click the launcher thing. Why has it done... Whatever. We'll be right back in just a moment, guys.